Alright, I am back and I'm going to try this a little bit differently this time. I'm going to go with a different kind of sequence when it comes to how these videos go moving forward. So let's just get right into it. This time I'm going to be talking about Project Blue Beam. You've probably seen wild claims about it online, and that it's an actual plan made by the government to fake an alien invasion, to start a new world order, maybe even like make people see things in the sky with holograms or make religious figures come to life. But is that actually true? I've gone through and I'm going to say all provable facts at the end of the day. So, first up, let's explain Project Bluebeam. The term comes from a series of lectures and writings by a guy named Sergei Monast. He's a Canadian journalist back in the 1990s. And in the 90s, he claimed that NASA and the United Nations were plotting an elaborate hoax using advanced tech to simulate a global religious event and trigger worldwide chaos. And honestly, that could be a pretty good movie, but there's no official evidence that Project Bluebeam is or ever was an actual thing. There's no declassified documents about it. There's no credible whistleblowers or insiders saying, yeah, we know that there's at least something we can do. The only source is this one guy, and his ideas have never been substantiated by any mainstream investigative journalists or researchers. And honestly, when you dig into government archives, there's not anything connecting NASA or the UN to anything resembling Bluebeam. And so let's think about, do we have the technology to do such a thing? You know, like you said that there'd be holographic projections visible from space capable of creating massive detailed images in the sky. And like while we do have hologram technology, we got like Tupac and Michael Jackson that we can see digitally on stage, but that's really small, and you got to be in a certain environment like that's very controlled. Can't be projected on a global scale or high into the sky for millions to see. If we could do that with the technology we have, or at least with the money, I mean, we would have seen something like that by now. And there's no public record of a technology that could project lifelike images into the clouds or across continents. Like, we're not even close to that yet. So, let's go with the mind control aspect through like electromagnetic waves. And governments have researched mind control hardcore, like MK Ultra, we've all heard about, Stranger Things. But science never advanced to the point of remotely controlling someone's thought en masse, you know. And most mind control experiments were failures, and the documents that have been declassified support that conclusion. So, what makes people so infatuated with Project Bluebeam? And I think it's just a mix of government secrecy. You know, we know that's paranoia historically that turned out to not be so paranoia, and the fact that tech does keep progressing. Every year we're a little bit better than we were last. And it's an awesome story, you know, secret plots, high tech wizardry, some what if in there, but at the end of the day, every single claim about Project Bluebeam comes from unverified sources with no hard evidence, no official project, no one's leaked anything credibly, and the provable facts are that Project Bluebeam is a conspiracy theory. It's not a confirmed government operation. So, like, I know we're seeing all these things about UFOs, but if next time you hear anything about like Project Bluebeam or global holograms, like there's a world of difference between what's possible, plausible, and proven. And when it comes to Project Bluebeam, nothing adds up. So I hope you liked this video, and let me know if you like the way I went about it. I'm always looking to better myself. All right, guys. Till next time.